Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to 28th September football prediction. 28th September football prediction. So guys, in this video I'll be giving you the betting tips for today, which is 28th September 2023. So make sure you stay with me from beginning to the end, and all the games are well analyzed. So you need to stay with me from beginning to the end so that you can pick the right prediction and bet on them. So make sure you stay with me from beginning to the end. And before we go to our today's football prediction, let's do a recap of our yesterday's games, because we always do it all time. So let's do it. So our first game was under Italy Serie A, which we were having Cagliari vs AC Milan. We were having AC Milan to win. They did perfectly well. They won by 3 goals to 1. Our second game was PSV vs GA Angels. So this particular game we predict on PSV to win and over 1.5 goals. They also did perfectly well. So this particular game, our next game was under Spanish La Liga, which we were having Real Madrid vs Las Palmas, which we were having Real Madrid to also win. So Real Madrid also did perfectly well. And our next game was under Inter Milan vs Sassuolo. So this was a shocking game that I don't know how to even put it. Inter Milan, they lead by scoring first half, and second half Sassuolo scored and they won the game. I don't know what happened. Me myself, I was shocked what happened at the end. So it was a shocking game among all the games. So I was expecting Inter Milan to win, and our prediction was Inter Milan to win, but Sassuolo won them by 2 goals to 1. And our next game, our last but not the least, was Napoli to win, and Napoli did perfectly well. So, and I told you the reason behind all those games that I picked, and I think we were able to record a good win, of course. Even as I say always, if you are always bet on single games, you will have make a lot of profit. Like look at this for instance. If you play single game, you will have made a lot of profit, and even if you combine 2 games per bet slip, you will have also make another big profit. So guys, let's get to our today's football prediction. So today we are having actually 3 games in total, which we are having a high stake odds of 2+ odds alone, and we are also having 2 games added to it. So you need to stay with me from beginning to the end. So let's get into our first game. So our first game is under Italy Serie A, which we have Frozen vs Fiorentina. We have Frozen vs Fiorentina. So this particular game we are going to the corner market. So this particular game we are going to the corner market, and when you check, like Fiorentina is good in getting a lot of corners, and this particular team, the home team, is also good in getting corners. When you check their previous matches, both of them are good in getting corners. You can see this place. The away team was able to record 6 corners when they play against Salernitana. So they were able to record 6 corners, and they contributed a lot in their games in getting corners. The same apply to that of Fiorentina. So we are going for over 7.5 corners. So our prediction is over 7.5 corners. So our next game is under Italy Serie A, which we have Genoa vs AS Roma. Genoa vs AS Roma. So this particular game, when you come to their head-to-head, you can see the Genoa is not in form, and AS Roma is in form. So except the one that they lose this place, but if you see they meet a strong teams that cause their losses. But when you move down further to their head-to-head, you see that Roma have been winning them throughout. And after this particular game, Roma will be playing 1 game before they will be playing their next game. When you click here, they will be playing their big competition. After this particular game, they will be playing 1 game before they will be playing their big competition. And that particular game, you can see it here. So after this particular game, after this particular game, they will reserve their players to wait for the Europa League, because they will reserve their players for the Europa League, because the Europa League will be more important compared to this particular game. So a lot of their players will be reserved, so they will force to win this particular game and now reserve their players for this Europa League game. So I'm expecting Roma to win this particular game. So our prediction is Roma to win. So our prediction is AS Roma to win. So our prediction is AS Roma to win. So our last but not the least is under Spanish La Liga, which we have Osasuna vs Atletico Madrid. Osasuna vs Atletico Madrid. So this particular game as well, when you move to their head-to-head, you see Osasuna is not in form. You can see it, Osasuna is not in form, and Atletico is actually in form, except Valencia that scored them, but there was a reason behind that, because they reserved their players to play this particular game, the game that they play against Lazio. That was a big game, so they reserved their players for that. But if you check, Atletico Madrid is in form, and you can see anytime that they met, Atletico Madrid always win Sassuolo. So, and when you also come to their fixture, now you come to their fixtures, now you click on Atletico Madrid, you see that after this particular game, Atletico Madrid will be playing one game. After that game, they will be playing the Champions League. So, which the Champions League is more important than that of the Cadiz, the game that they'll be playing against Cadiz City. So they will reserve most of their players and focus on this Champions League. The likelihood of them losing or drawing this game is actually high, but they will force to win this particular game. So because if they didn't force to win it, this particular game too, they will find it difficult winning it, making them dropping in the table. So I'm expecting Atletico Madrid to win. So our prediction goes for Atletico Madrid to win. Atletico Madrid to win. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on post notification bell, so that anytime that I upload a new video, you get notified and come to the channel and check it out. So let's win together on the channel. So try to subscribe to the channel. So I'll see you tomorrow for another better tips and tricks. So bye bye for now.